Let's put up on the side. Hey, I let it get surprised. I'm on the program and closing my eyes. I can't even.
What's up, gang? We back with another one, man. Today, man, we got the deadly beef between NBA YoungBoy and G Money. So this is a little 10-minute video, a little documentary type thingy. What's so funny, man?
You be springing these 10-minute videos on.
They be wanting to see this stuff. They want you to see this stuff.
No.
But this about NBA YoungBoy and this beef he had with a guy named G Money. Fredo, he got a beef with a guy named Fredo Bang. That's a whole nother video. We gonna have to do that one too. And Fredo Bang, G Money, and YoungBoy all were cool at one point. Then some stuff happened between YoungBoy and G Money. G Money ended up passing away. And that pretty much is like the big beef between YoungBoy and Fredo Bang, who's another big rapper. That I told you, I think I told you he commented on one of my videos before.
Okay.
So he's another big rapper from Louisiana. But here we go. And this is so we can get into some of his songs where he speak on some of this stuff. You can understand what he's talking about.
He covered the fallout between NBA YoungBoy and TBG, the former friendship that turned to a violent street beef, a beef that came to a standstill when YoungBoy got locked up of 2 attempt murders in late 2016. In my last video, we talked about how he finessed his way out of those charges, a crazy story that literally sounds like something straight out of a movie. If you haven't seen that video yet, go check it out. But for this video, the story takes place in May 2017 and concentrates on how he started terrorizing the city fresh off his prison release. He got jail and became superstar, but was still getting pulled deeper and deeper into street beefs, and bodies started dropping soon after. If you're familiar with this story, you know there was a back and forth between NBA YoungBoy and G Money, but a lot of people don't know the extent to it. They were going back and forth in songs, and they were constantly going at it via social media. Nowadays, YoungBoy's pretty secretive about his ops. We rarely see him acknowledge their existence online. However, YoungBoy hasn't always been this way. Before YoungBoy got locked up on that murder case, he was making it very clear in songs that he did not fuck with TBG or G Money anymore. It was a whole lot of reasons why YoungBoy fell out with them, which we went much deeper into in my last video. But one of the main ones seemed to be G sleeping with YoungBoy's older sister.
Hey, I would have did the Fredo Bang video first. I thought he did this video first, then did the Fredo Bang one, so I should have did that one first probably.
Him and G was close. He wouldn't expect someone he looked to as a big brother to do that. They grew up together and was both repping TBG. Initially, G was a much bigger artist than YoungBoy, but as that beef escalated, so did YoungBoy stardom. He managed to surpass G, and they started waging war in the music, constantly sending disses at each other. At this time, it wasn't that serious, just niggas talking shit. It was no bloodshed behind it. YoungBoy then got locked up in that murder case, and G was still talking about it while he was locked up. And fresh off YoungBoy's prison release, he was addressing all the bullshit, but not immediately. His first few songs ain't really have no disses. It looked like he might act.
So look, this all around the time I already showed you that Untouchable song when he was on the phone. He had just got out of jail. Graffiti, we did this one. So this all around that time he was dropping these type of songs. We just did Genie. By the time this out, that video will be out. So this all around that time, 2017, I guess.
No, he was only like
17.
17 at the time?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bullshit, but not immediately. His first few songs ain't really have no disses. It looked like he might actually leave this shit alone, but the disses started flowing in. On August 3rd, he dropped his album, AI YoungBoy, where he addressed G Money.
Success make these niggas mad, I know how it is. Boy, you gon' get your head bust tryna stuff for real. These niggas making diss songs, come on now, boy, be real. All the ops funny, put that on God.
So this the No Smoke song. Remember at the end of that song you said I ain't got nothing to say because you was like you want no context or no substance for you.
Right.
So now you starting to understand like I said, they said in the comments that that video that he was actually speaking on something. He wasn't just just saying he gonna shoot the ops and whatever. He was actually speaking on something. So now you seeing this what he was speaking on.
This songs, come on now, boy, be real. All the ops funny, put that on God, man, these niggas don't want no smoke. Nigga, when you see me do that shit, you say you gon' do. For them niggas that we used to roll tight, they won't kill me. When you want it with me, that's a bitch, you ain't could go to that level. Ain't squashing nothing, bitches up, just how to talk with the devil. The only way this shit gon' end, you get hit with that milk.
Shortly after this, G Money did that iconic Say Cheese interview, which we broke down in part 1, where he talked about YoungBoy's sister and spoke more on him and YoungBoy's beef. About a week after this interview, YoungBoy got sentenced for that attempt murder case, getting hit with no jail time. And without those 10 years looming over his head no more, the beef started getting more and more serious.
Okay, so that's, remember I told you he had like a 10-year sentence suspended or something like that? I guess that's what it was for. He said he gets probation for rolling drive-by shooting. So I think that's what that 10-year sentence was going to be for, I guess.
And without those 10 years looming over his head no more, the beef started getting more and more serious. 3 days later, him and G was going back and forth online.
Saying, nigga, what you don't like me or something, like, fuck that rap shit. What you don't, I'm saying, like, what you got something against me, bitch ass nigga, you know what it is. Stop, man. What you saying? Huh? Fuck a nigga, I'm about beef, man. What it is, bitch?
Heard a nigga dissing, but he tripping. How the fuck I'm supposed to zip him when he posting shit on Insta? Say you riding, but he lying. He ain't ready for that pressure. It's too late to say you saw it when you land on the stretcher.
I ain't gonna lie, G Money was kind of hard though.
No, he's the one that passed away already?
Yeah.
He ain't ready for that pressure. It's too late to say you saw it when you land on the stretcher.
Fuck who you is, nigga. Yeah, fuck around with you, man. That nigga. I don't like you. I'm gonna keep on that. I don't like you.
Bitch ass nigga talking about you don't like nigga this and that. Nigga, fuck you. Ain't no nigga for you to like you. You know what I'm saying? Bitch ass nigga, you just copping off a nigga. Bitch, I pull up in that wagon, you gonna take a picture by a G-Wagon. Boy, you really my son. Stop watching me, man. Oh yeah. Get off a nigga. Damn. Bitch ass nigga.
2 days after this Insta beef, G Money dropped his most well-known song, Industry. YoungBoy never broke again response, and he let it be known who he was talking about. G addressed this YoungBoy beef on that song and a few songs he released after this.
You let niggas pussy, holler, you a stepper, you won't kill shit. Fuck nigga in this feelings. Pussy niggas steady talking down, why niggas snake this? If you a man, come at me direct and watch a nigga be me. I'm the wrong nigga to be dissing on them songs. I ain't with that rap beef and send them bitches at your phone. Yeah, I hear them niggas talking shit, they better not play with us. Most of niggas grew up from DR, they was fake as fuck. That sister swallowing, that's why I never kissed her. I don't know why he hating, guess he mad about a bitch. All y'all used to claim TBG, look how you niggas switch. I would've bust for you nigga, I put my trust in you nigga. Now I can't fuck with you nigga, you a bitch, I know the real you.
YoungBoy ain't really respond, but G kept going. YoungBoy was the bigger artist, so anytime G did anything, people would constantly ask him about YoungBoy. Like in this Instagram live he did about 2 weeks after dropping Industry.
But just remember, bitch ass nigga, nigga was fucking with you, nigga was down for now. Nigga ain't never do no fake ass hating ass shit. All these niggas down here bitches, man. You heard me? Most of these niggas scared of a nigga, man. You see a nigga, you put your fucking head down, nigga. And I can be by myself and you can be with 1,000 niggas, bitch.
And then G Money made this final video talking about YoungBoy.
Say, Lil, you know you ain't living like that, man. You get a deal and you done turn to the killer. When you start doing all that, man, you know you ain't cutting like that, man. You know TBG been your muscle, boy. You better stop playing and stand in your place, son. Bitch ass nigga. And when you throw a shot at me on that shit, man, don't be on there talking all this slick shit. Yeah, in the bang, man, on the way home, bitch.
Then at about midnight the next day, G Money and a few others are in the studio recording their next YoungBoy diss track.
Fuck a nigga, they switch, yeah. These niggas supposed to get that money and that fame and they switch, yeah.
Eventually they done recording and ready to leave. G Money was the first to walk out. He was looking down at his phone, but there was already a car parked outside waiting for him.
Baton Rouge police are looking into a deadly shooting that claimed the life of a local rapper. Police say someone shot and killed 22-year-old Garrett Burton on Dallas Street around 1:20 last night. Burton performed under the name G Money.
He say he gon' step on who? I'm gon' put him on the nose. I just hit a op with the stick like I'm playing pool. Testing that boy who forgets to shoot the bitch in his face. That nigga diss me, now that bitch ass nigga slump. I leave him dead. Got the whole city mad. I sit that boy by what he said. I just raised a murder rate up in my city, bitch. Talking ways.
I ain't gonna lie, this kind of crazy because G Money was doing all that dissing. Like, they just showed at least 6 different songs he was just dissing. YoungBoy wasn't responding because that's when he was starting to take off. He was blowing up. YoungBoy wasn't responding. As soon as he passed away, they just showed about 5 straight songs YoungBoy speaking on it.
So, after he passed, then YoungBoy had a bunch of songs that came out.
Money.
He say he gon' step on who? I'm gon' put him on the nose. I just hit a op with the stick like I'm playing pool. Testing that boy who forgets to shoot the bitch in his face. That nigga diss me, now that bitch ass nigga slump. I leave him dead. Got the whole city mad. I sit that boy by what he said. I just raised a murder rate up in my city, bitch. Talking ways, got him sipping with the bustin'.
all the drill YOUNGBOY songs we ain't got into yet. You know, they said they want me to start with the calm stuff.
All right, so what we have here now is this NBA YoungBoy and this, what's this guy name?
G Money.
G Money. So now I'm going into a whole new phase from leaving the Chicago rappers to the new
This Louisiana.
Baton Rouge.
Yep.
So this is kind of like going from the Chicago stuff that I was introduced to in the beginning doing Dash reactions to this is what's going on down here.
Down in the South.
In the South. So now we got this one guy that did 5-6 disc records to YoungBoy. YoungBoy decided, you know what, we ain't gonna put nothing out. We just gonna lay low.
Get this money.
We're gonna go. I ain't get this money, man. We're gonna lay low, let them talk, and stay off the scene. And then he came back. He said, "I hit that out with my pole or something." Now he can't talk. I mean, I'm just going by that. So now he coming back almost as basically what he's doing. He's claiming he's the one that put the hit out.
Pretty much.
Almost like Von used to do. I know I keep throwing Von. But like what Von did, right? So this is, you know, I'm out of Chicago now. I'm in the down here in the deep South. All right.
In real life, we really zipping shit. You know we don't spend nobody, shoot you in your shit.
G Money's brother, who actually introduced G to YoungBoy, later confirmed that G got shot 18 times. Whoever did it wanted him bad. Keep in mind, this was only 3 weeks after YoungBoy got sentenced on his murder case, and bodies was already dropping. Relentless disses started coming in from the NBA camp. But the worst part of all this is that G wasn't even supposed to be in Baton Rouge this day. He had an interview with Vlad TV and one in New York lined up. But he didn't show up because Fredo Bang was getting out on his murder case this day, and he wanted Fredo to come along. Only reason he was in Baton Rouge was for Fredo Bang. And after G...
That's what make it sad though, man. Fredo Bang. Now, Fredo then took off rapping since then too. Like I just told you, Fredo also a big rapper now.
Right.
And Fredo was in jail around the time. Fredo speak on that a lot, saying this would never happen if he was out. But Fredo was in jail at the time. And I guess what dude was just saying, I guess Fredo was supposed to get out that day. So that's why he had an interview. Cause you know, G Money was starting to, you know, get some buzz too. So he had an interview with Vlad, who was a big interview person or whatever. And he didn't go, obviously, because he knew Fredo was finna get out. So he wanted to stay in Baton Rouge, wait till he got out, then take bro with him to the interview.
Right.
And then the unfortunate situation happened.
But he got caught lacking because he walked out with his head down.
Yeah, that's another thing. That's something I know you done spoke on before. Like with this generation, everybody on their phone walked out the studio on his phone. He didn't see his surroundings.
He came out there. First thing, he didn't come out with his head up. He came out with his head down. And by having his head down, there was a car already parked there.
Mm-hmm. And nobody peeped the scene that it was been a car parked there, you know, right. Whatever. Yeah, crazy.
Fredo come along. Only reason he was in Baton Rouge was for Fredo Bang. And after G's death, it kept getting worse for Fredo. He was supposed to get out, but they refused to let him go.
They took it upon themselves to say that they was looking after my life, saying that they feel like if I came home, I was going to either retaliate or get killed. So they said they feel like I should stay in jail a couple more months.
So Fredo lost his best friend the day he was supposed to get out. Then they decided to add extra time to his sentence. TBG main rapper was gone, and the other two, Fredo Bang and Boulevard Quick, was...
That's crazy. I understand what they saying, but is that allowed? They can do that? Well, they obviously did it, but that's kind of crazy. Just add time to somebody.
Baton Rouge, man, I mean, I don't know what their law system is down there, so I can't answer on that. But like you said, they did do it.
Yeah.
You know, but probably for the protection of it. We know where you at. We know you didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
So if this your guy was in town waiting on you, then they might try to hit you too if we let you out. So we're gonna keep you here.
Prison. My next video actually gonna be focused on Boulevard Quick, so if you haven't yet, hit that sub button. But at this point, TBG was crushed. Their main rapper was gone, and the other two was locked up. And this is where Lit Yoshi emerges, a new TBG rapper who's gonna be a huge part of this series later. Right now, he out on bail for 7 attempt murders on BBG and NBA members, and that's only the ones they charged him for. Prosecutors also believe he was the one shooting at YoungBoy at Rolling Loud. And this Yoshi guy only even started rapping because G died and the rest of TBG was locked up. But about a month after G's death, YoungBoy drops his project Ain't Too Long, where he addressed the situation in a few songs, but most notably Poor One, which we also broke down in part 1.
Poor One, y'all be on the lookout for this reaction. We're finna get into it. That's why we had to do this video first, so you understand what he kind of talking about in that song.
But G was only the first of many bodies dropped in this feud. G Money's death didn't end this war, it just solidified this future generational beef. YoungBoy constantly clowning G Money only deepened TBG's hatred for him, and retaliation came soon after. TBG was hurt by the loss of their artist, and Fredo was hurt by the loss of his best friend.
I was in jail, and like at that moment, like shit couldn't get no worse. And I just broke down in tears. Like I just sat there and locked up. You know what I'm saying? In front of 120 grown men. You know what I'm saying? In a real war zone. I broke down.
Lately shit been painful, friends turn to strangers. Niggas wanna kill me, so I got one in the chamber. Man, this can't be real. Now I'm heading through the wind, you won't get me killed. Don't ever underestimate a nigga, he really will. And all this shit strange to me, how homie changed on me. We had some words and now you trying to bring that pain to me.
If you found out today that the person who did it was arrested and convicted, would that make you feel any better?
No.
No. You wish that you could actually.
Vlad be asking the most police questions, I swear. Vlad, they be saying he worked with the feds and stuff, because he be asking so many police questions. Like, why you even gonna ask that? Talking about you wish you can, you wish you could do it yourself.
You just smile.
Vlad be asking so many police questions.
No. You wish that you could actually handle it yourself, if you could.
Yeah.
Ain't beefing with dude shit, I just wish him the best. Got love for a fucking sister, I can't get him killed. Even though you want the trip on when you got a deal.
But in this situation where you're gonna let God take care of it, or
All I can say is it's gonna be handled, you know.
I got my head up, I can't let them steal me. Like what the fuck my daughter's gonna do if a nigga kill me? And that shit crazy, man, like how that money and fame you hear, but like that shit changed the way certain people look at you. Like your closest niggas so you never ever thought a turn on you, they'll turn on you.
Hey man, what's the next part after this? I'm gonna go back. We gotta go back and do the Fredo Bang one eventually. But y'all put in the comments what y'all want to see next, man. What little information we need to know. You know, we gonna start. You know, gotta tune in to the beef down there, man. Make sure he know everything.
So G Money was bigger than NBA YoungBoy
At a point. Yeah, YoungBoy kind of. I guess they saying YoungBoy just started rapping because of him, because he was hanging around them and stuff like that. And then YoungBoy obviously started to blow, got bigger than him. And apparently it was something that y'all can confirm if I'm right or not, but it was something that with G Money and YoungBoy's sister that, you know, you kept hearing G Money speaking on YoungBoy's sister.
Right.
So, you know, I'm pretty sure that played a role in it too.
So we got G Money and YoungBoy. G Money's already passed away.
Yep. And this video right here, the YoungBoy and Fredo Bang beef, the one we'll do, you know, next time.
Okay. Well, we're getting into this. I mean, I'm getting this new education. So put something in the comments if you guys want me to know something. Something I don't know. This is, you know, going into the deep south now, and let's get it.
Hey man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notification bell. Gang out.